of these. Not bad. These a week ago. Had these a week ago. Shouldn't be too much action on them. Save the bees. Save the bees. Just double checking, making sure the queen's not up here before I take off this second brood box. But I'm starting to build it out. Not too much. I don't really think the queen is up here, but we'll just give it a look. Shouldn't be too much, but they're just starting to build on it. It's probably down in the second brood box. But they needed some more room. Well, farmers are at it. Looks like they're out ready to plow some more. There's not too much going on in this top one, but at least they're going up there. They've got some room. Tough little buggers today. I must have sealed this up pretty good. Got a little bit. Coming in. If you stuck around, this is what you were looking to see. Oh, mommy, you're just crawling around. Let's give her a look. So this one was pretty close to, I don't know, 7 or 8, maybe, I think. Let's see. Still haven't came out on this one, but that's all right. As long as I got room. Didn't want them to swarm on me because they were starting to get packed. I guess they haven't built on the outside yet. It's starting to get hot. Give some room on the inside of the hive. So this is like our week 2-ish check. On the hunt for the queen. Okay. Got some capped honey right here. Got some bee bread. Got a couple drones in here. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'll try to remember to put it back in the way you got it. Don't see, still a relatively new hive. Don't see too many issues. Got it as a 5-frame nuke. They must not like my queen because we got a... I know my queen's been doing well. They're either fixing to swarm or something. So they built a queen cell, a couple drones, brand new hive. Got a couple queen cups there, like they were practicing. That is definitely a queen cell right there. Which is odd. The queen's been doing a good job laying. There's tons of larvae in here. Just kind of checking to see if there's any fresh larvae. Really odd that there's a queen cell right there. That little peanut looking like thing is the queen cell. Good brood pattern. really odd they'd be building a queen cup. Got plenty of room. Who knows, maybe something happened between last week and this week. Very odd. That's nature for you. There's nothing in the queen cup, which is interesting. Yeah, we'll just keep moving along, see what we see. Good. Haven't spotted the queen yet. Maybe something happened. That's what's cool with nature. They'll just tell you, hey, we got to fix our problem. Let's be proactive about it. Got some drone cells. Typical, nothing crazy. Good, healthy hive. Looks like the queen's been here, so maybe they're just giving a practice run, like a fire drill, in case the queen does pass away. I don't know what to tell you on that one. It's really odd. They know what's best for the hive. Just keep moving along. I'd love to find her on this one. That would be nice. Ciao. Good brood pattern. Got a bunch of bees with pollen on them. It's going slow and methodical. Seeing if the queen pops up a little bit. They made practice queen cups on this one as well. I got one right there, but there's nothing in it. It's a dud. They're in there, all the nurse bees, a couple drones trolling around. Still no action on the queen. Seeing the queen doesn't necessarily, queen cell doesn't really concern me. Yeah, seeing the queen cell doesn't concern me as much. Going slow. Still strong brood. Good pattern. We've got some good cell action. Still nothing on the queen. We have a marked queen, yellow dot. So if you spot it, let me know. Yeah, look at all this brood. This is strong action. We're gonna have an explosive hive here. They're just going to probably double in size. We haven't located the queen yet, but that's a lot of good larvae right there. Just almost this whole frame, it's completely filled in. So maybe she's not on this one. Filling this one in though. Looking for the yellow dot. Just taking our time. These are some of my original frames from the nuke. She's somewhere. Oh, that bee's got a lot of pollen. Legs are yellow. Looks like little yellow M&Ms. Got some good honey there. Honey on the outside. Couple drones. Yeah, pretty normal stuff. Seeing if she shows herself. Some good honey going on. Look forward to getting to harvest this sometime. Is it possible she's at the bottom? Absolutely is possible. Absolutely is possible she's at the bottom. She could have just fallen off when I picked one of these up. Anything is possible. I do like these plastic frames. Now they're building out honey. They got good capped honey on here. So they're building that out for their reserves for the winter time. So they still got a lot of time. There's a high chance I won't get honey, but we just planted a couple sunflower fields. So hopefully we can get some honey, which is not the normal. A lot of people don't necessarily have the opportunity to plant massive fields of sunflowers, so be good for the pollinators. back check this. It is strange. Wonder if we lost our queen. That would be a bummer. I see a couple with mites. So, but other than that, mites are going to happen. See like a little red dot on them. I know you probably can't pick that up, but it was a fairly healthy hive. But I saw the little red dot, so it's a little sign of a mite. Just really hoping the queen shows herself here. Chickens are up. Well, we'll back check this real fast. Hoping that the queen climbed on up and is now walking around. Wouldn't expect to find her, but we'll just double check. Well, several times we've been out here, we've been able to locate the queen. Just playing games with me now, huh? It's quite possible she's not here. I don't see too much. There's no. These cells have not been fertilized. We'll have to monitor that. She could be in there, but we're not going to go messing around with it. I don't know. Welcome to beekeeping 101. Frustrations of trying to find your queen. Doesn't mean she won't lay in there. Just can't seem to locate her. Just have a gentle rolling smoke, break up their pheromones. Seen a couple practice cell run queen cups. Not a big deal. This is a relatively new hive, but not finding the queen is slightly concerning. This hive is only several weeks old. But that's life, things happen. Don't see too much freshly laid. Might not be here. Last week she was in here. Oh, there's the queen. Whew. Well, hopefully we're gonna have to monitor this cell. But that, she's right. Let's see if I can get my hands closer. She's right here. That's the queen. Right here by my index finger. She's got a little yellow dot on her, which is great. I'm glad we were able to locate her. She's doing a great job, but we'll double check. Like I said, this is a relatively new hive. Happy to have found the queen. Makes me feel a lot better. She's young queen, but they are definitely building. That little peanut looking like thing is definitely a queen cell. It's not a lot of them, but I've, in my research, known that they do make queen cells. They do prepare in the event of the queen's passing. So the queen's hiding out in this, let me sit this down. She's hiding out in this corner right here, which is fine. But that's probably one of the reasons I couldn't spot her. But right now the queen's right here. I'm still relatively new, so I definitely wanted them to mark my queen for me, just so I could start training my eyes as a new beekeeper on what am I looking for. What does her abdomen look like? You know, that's her back end here. It's much larger than the other bees if you're not into beekeeping, but I find this to be really neat. It's definitely helpful for a beginner beekeeper. But yeah, this is a loaded frame. She's just, as you can see, she's just walking around. It's very magical to see how they know she's there and everyone just kind of moves out of her way right here. So got that yellow dot, bring it a little closer. So that yellow dot is the queen, and it's pretty neat to see how everyone's just kind of moving out. You'll see her right now, she's filling these cells. And then in 21 days, they will hatch. And we're gonna see a pretty big explosion on our population here. They've done a real good job. The queen has been doing an excellent job. So if you're not familiar with beekeeping, that yellow dot is the queen. Really cool, but it's really neat to just watch how everyone just kind of moves out of her way. But a really strong cell. Just building good cells, good teamwork in here, and not too much varroa mite. I saw one on a bee. I get it, there's a ton of bees in here, but we've got a queen cell. We got this queen cell down here, but there's absolutely nothing in it. Absolutely nothing. There's no larva, there's no royal jelly, nothing. So it's like, you know, if you're just tuning in, it's kind of like a fire drill for them. Hey, we're gonna build this cell, you know, to make sure we can do it. And you know, it's right there. So you got the queen in the queen cell. I'm gonna wait till the queen walks around a little bit before I put this in there. But they're definitely building the cell. They have a couple ones that they did not do good on. But this one, yeah, they're definitely making a good queen cell right there. But we'll monitor it. Maybe it's just practice. But there's definitely nothing in there. I know we got some drones. All right, the queen is trying to make her way back. Put this in there nice and gently. Everything's about slow and easy. Do accidents happen? Sure. We just try to take our time and make sure these frames are nice and tight. Want to build good foundation. Slide these over. So we're still at like 2.5 frames that need to be built out. 1, 2, 3-ish. So we're within that range of hey, you know, you could put on your next box. Sure. Do you want to? Sure. Do I want to? Yeah. Do I err on the side of caution most of the time? Yeah. Could it happen? Sure, it can happen to anyone. Your bees could swarm and they could leave. Is that what I'm looking for? No. No, then who knows where they're at. So let's get them down. I'm going to add this second box back on. So far, so good. We've got about 7 of these all ready to go. And I'm quite comfortable doing this just in my shorts. I know some people, they'd be like, "Oh, why don't you have a suit on?" Well, when I'm really diving in there, I'll really put on the, I don't have a problem just kind of fiddling around with this. All right, let's go. Get down, let's go. You just grab the corners, twist, grab the corners, line them up, and yeah, they're set. We'll come back in about another week or so. Not terribly thrilled that this is sticking to the top. I don't mind running in the cover. Makes my life a little easier than trying to pry off the whole thing. So far, good results, good hive management. Put our stone back on there. And that's how you inspect a beehive. Nice and slow. Well, thanks for watching. So pretty neat. Just hanging out. Save the bees. Save the bees. He's not a good boy. Go lay down, Boom. Yep, even when I'm out here with the bees, he does pretty good. Come on. And found the chicken. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff here. The bees, chickens. Boomer, come on. Get out, dummy. Chickens, bees. Good stuff. See if we got any chickens over here. Nope. Just a Great Dane rolling in the dirt. Is that good for you? You're a good farm dog, huh? See, you've been digging. I know that wasn't the chickens. Were you digging while I was doing the bee inspection? All right, well, that's all she wrote. Whew. Good bees. Chickens are up. Food plot for the deer. A little tour time. Yeah, I'm sure the bees are upset. I can feel them buzzing around me. I don't know why you tried to catch the bees. We got some good dust bathing going on from the chickens. Tried to keep everything pretty local for me. Hive inspection's over. That's great. Got my roosters. Anybody want a crow? Somebody looks like they got a crow in them. There we go. I knew one of you had it in you. If you don't have chickens, right here, See them all start dust bathing. And then they'll shake and a big cloud of dust will happen. Helps protect their bodies from mites and parasites and bugs in general. Boomer, leave them alone. Hi. I hear you. Oh! Laid an egg right here. That's not where we would lay eggs. Mommy, did you lay this egg, Mommy? Is that yours? Thank you. Ooh, powerhouse today. Everybody's in here. Boomer out. Thank you for not bothering the hens. Could we fit? Good job, Boom. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 3 hens. I've got 16 feet of box. And we got all 3 of you right here, huh? Now you, she's broody. That's why her comb is a little pale. So I just let them be. We go the all natural route. Yep. Yep, all 3 of you, same spot. Thanks for joining. What about you, madame? Yep, thank you. Thank you for your eggs. So she's broody. But we got some good production. Thank you. Oh. Blue eggs. If you don't know, chickens can lay blue eggs. Still in the 80s. Not too bad. Let's see what we got. Hi, Mommy. What do you got? Ooh. It's coming around here. Mommy. Not bad. Is that a couple? How many were you sitting on? 4? We get about 2 dozen a day. All right, yeah, I know you guys are all calling out that I'm walking around. So all that noise, if you're not familiar with chickens, is they're kind of calling out to some of our roosters. Hey, but isn't this guy gorgeous? He's got a little bit of a hurt leg, but they live a pampered life. This is probably our best looking rooster that we got. I love him. Gorgeous colors, but it's got a tender leg. It's okay. So we got about 60 in our flock. I like the hanging feeders. 60 pounds out here. Lasts about a week or 2. And as far as all the spillage, yeah, they'll eat that off the ground. I don't have a problem. We're good. We got other head honchos out here roaming. On the left we got asparagus, 260-foot rows of asparagus. I haven't mowed in our blackberry patch. It's about 4/10, half an acre. But I've kept the grass kind of high because we got a lot of clover in there. So I want the bees' attention in there. Oh, he didn't want him crowing. Didn't want them crowing, huh? We got some good production in here. Blackberries are popping. Definitely happy. A couple of years we've gotten like 250 pounds of blackberries. I know some people are like, I can't believe your dog doesn't go after the chickens. Yeah, well, It's about how you train it. Ladies, hello? Hi, babies. Try to do everything as natural as possible, but there's only so much you can do. That's our little mini tour, I guess, while I'm out here. This rooster's pretty cool too, Americana rooster. So he's got a little bit different traditional comb. It's kind of like spiky. Hey, baby. Yeah, you're getting hot, aren't you? It's another day on the farm. I didn't grow up with this stuff, so it's still a lot of reading. We got a lot of chickens. We free range. I like to call it pasture raised, much fancier. But yeah, they get to walk around our whole farm, eat bugs, be as natural as possible. I don't know, I love it. Yeah, there are some associated risks with it. Our biggest predator is foxes. Haven't had too many problems with foxes, so knock on wood, you know. Not too shabby. Well, someone's got the sniffles. Got some pollen. The farmer's been out plowing, getting their last little bit of stuff in. Definitely some of the chickens' favorite hangout. See, they're pretty comfortable around him, and he's not striking them or doing anything, because everything in this world is about how you train. Boomer here. See, don't need to yell. Yeah, see, he doesn't chase even when they flutter. Boomer here. Takes a lot of work. Yeah. Put up a little food plot here for the deer and the chickens, because once this stuff starts going, they'll eat it. I don't mind it. It's just a food plot mix that we purchased from Rural King, but we'll get some good stuff out of here. There was some oats and clover and turnips and other greens. It's I don't spray it. Obviously you can see all the grass growing in it. Healthy for the chickens. I'm not crazy, but I'm definitely a big believer in not trying to use as much pesticide. I get it, some people have to use it. It is what it is, but hopefully these will grow up nice and strong and then block out the sun. But this looks pretty good. It'll definitely provide, there's probably some kale in here. Excellent natural forage for the deer and the chickens to supplement their diet. Plus they'll have all the blackberries. And we'll check in one last time with the bees. That's what we're all here for, the bees. They're still out and about. They know I'm here. They're checking me out right now. Just a woo-sob, nice and calm. I do come out here in light colors. I come out here in all white with a white hat on. I don't have a problem wearing basketball shoes and some mesh shorts, no issues there. But they're around. Well, I would be. Most of them are floating around because they're agitated. Some of them are displaced. They're just trying to figure out where we go. But I'm still got my jacket on, but I definitely took off the hood. Oh, I'm in their flying zone. I try to stand off to the side of the hive. It gives me the best chance of not getting stung. Because it's kind of like a baseball diamond, home plate out to the outfield. I try to avoid this as home plate as it fans out. But hope you enjoyed it. I've got some other farm stuff to take care of, but I figured there were some beaks out there or other people just not grew up with this. I know I didn't. Have a wonderful day.